Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill and this is Trying to Stand, where I try new things in pop culture because I've been living under a rock. We've come a long way trying to stand Billie Eilish and I'm not ready for this. It's #1 on trending. She directed this one too, right? Good for her, good for Phineas, good for both of them. She's getting an Oscar next year for the Bond song. I'm calling it now. Ooh, I'm spent emotionally. I'm not looking forward to this. The song already messes me up. All right, let's just do it, man. I'm gonna watch it first, and then I wanna kind of break it down as we go afterwards. But let's just watch it first. Rip off the emotional band-aid. I'm so scared. This isn't a fun song. There's no references to The Office or Sherlock. This isn't a fun song, but it's so good. Huh?
Your headphones?
Oh, let's plug in, shall we? To the Matrix. This is the music video for Everything I Wanted. It just dropped today, but by the time you're watching this, it just dropped yesterday. Man, I'm so close to catching up with trends. Phineas is my brother and my best friend. No matter the circumstance, he always will be there. Oh my god, the lights are turning on with the music. Oh, Phineas is in the car with her.
I had a dream.
Oh, Billy? Billy, you're not supposed to drive your car there.
But my head was underwater.
Ooh,
And I wake up, I see you with me.
oh, damn it. Good God. I really liked it. I feel like the beginning of it made me feel really giddy because it gave me other things to focus on other than the reality and the theme of the song, if that makes sense. Like just the beginning with the lights hitting the beat, that looked really cool. I don't know. The first thing that went through my mind was when we saw the visuals from seeing her show, her and Phineas being lifted on a bed up in the clouds, and then now seeing the inverse of that as the car is sinking into the water. And I love having that extra layer of information. It kind of says without saying, like being there for each other and with each other through both highs and lows, seeing them in both settings. Being a brother and having a brother and a sister, I think it really just kind of made me kind of clam up. I say it a lot to them, and I know they know it. I know you guys at some point are gonna watch this video. I love you guys. There's been a lot of times in my life where I've said like I'd go crazy without them. Some experiences not feeling like they were real or that they really happened that way, and having them there to reaffirm my life and my experiences has kept me so sane and grounded. And I feel that embodied here in the video, like not only being there for support in the moment, but knowing that that person's a constant in your life, having family like that, friends like that, someone in your life that is there for you. It really struck that nerve with me, and I feel like that's very much obviously the intention here. But seeing Billy so stoic, like that kind of glassy-eyed kind of look when it cuts over to Phineas and he's sitting there with her just in tears, it's like it feels very empathetic. Like the fact that they're even writing this and filming this and thinking of those things affects him. Like he's felt pain and everything too. We're all humans, we all have, but I think it spoke to me as someone who's crying for someone else, like as if he's listening to it and taking it in, and that's what's getting that reaction out of him as he's singing his part of the track along with her. It very much had a conversation kind of an element to it. When the conversation's to be had, it's with each other, and it also felt like listening as well as a shared experience. And just how stoic he was, and as they're sinking, taking her hand and supporting her. There's even a moment where she looks out the window and she's kind of touching the glass, like she's acknowledging the feeling or the scenario. He didn't like grab for her and shield her and like, you know, scream it all away. Like he just let her feel it, look around, acknowledge it, take it in, but still offered his hand to her. And it just, I don't know, it just has a feeling of that true glow of support, of like both letting you feel your feelings, being there to listen to them, share and express yourself, sort of a chime in and harmonize kind of moments. Because she also accepting his hand, like she's open and accepting to his support and his help. It also gives it a sense of like someone who acknowledges the other person, both if it's a shared pain and experience, but also acknowledging the other person in the car, the other person who's with her to the end, the other person who's listening. I absolutely love that. There's so much time before we hit the ocean where it's the car on like either a boardwalk or a pier and then the beach, and there's just something so steadfast in continuing forward and not like wanting to bail or talk her out of it. Like I'm sitting here trying to make an awkward joke where I'm like, Billy, we're running out of street. But like just to have them both sitting there and like it both brings the gravity of the feeling to you that like we keep going forward. You have the time to take in the concept of a thought process through those levels of depression. Like it doesn't feel like a knee-jerk snap thing or just this like spike of negative energy. You really feel the decline, deterioration of your mindset, and like no one's trying to bail out of the car or freaking out. The sinking of a headspace, but also the steadfast of I'm not going anywhere. Like you see where this is going, you see where this is heading, and I'm with you. It continues to feel like a choice instead of like Phineas trying to leave the car and the doors locking, or Billy trying to turn away from the water and Phineas holds the wheel, making her still go forward. The certainty and the consistency of the bond and support that they have for and with each other. And that song just also just messes me up. I just want everybody to be okay all the time. But I love how this song lets you, the listener, and then the video as well, you, the audience and the viewer, unravel, let it continue, let it, not like spiral, because spiral makes me think like out of control spiral, but lets it all unravel and reveal itself to you. It's almost like the rhythm and the tempo are also depressed and also going through a lot of I found it very unnerving, but I also really liked it. I love just ending it on darkness, because the song ends on questions. So we're left visually with a lot of haze and uncertainty and darkness. I think it shows that her skills as a director are also improving, but are also starting from a very strong place. I'm calling it a sunrise. The sun is down at the beginning and it looks like it's starting to come up, but still we're pushing forward, like going down that road and like illustrating in a very low-key way that there's like even an element of ignoring the positives or ignoring the other aspects of life when this kind of stuff takes that hold on you. Kind of reminds me of Zanny when she made it a point to dress down her colors, even giving you a brief moment as we're hitting the water where it's just dead on POV, but like we still see her hand firmly on the wheel, letting us in with that POV, or even because the appreciation for each other is there while the feeling is so sad, you also kind of feel this warmth bleed through all the cold, kind of like the sunrise through the water. Ugh, man. There's a lot of other flavors, like it doesn't just stay on one emotional beat. But yeah, there you guys go. What do you think of the video? What do you think of my thoughts on the video? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video if you did. Subscribe if you want more. Thank you so much to everyone who's been watching. Every click, every like, every sub. I appreciate all of you. I have a lot more stuff coming up soon. I have a game series dropping soon. I have started watching Adventure Time. I'm excited to start talking about that on the channel. And I have tons more music coming your way with more Trying to Stand Goodness on Tuesdays. So I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. Know your resources and take care of yourselves, please.